Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhamad Rizky from class 3A, and I'm going explain about classroom management. Okay, classroom management. If we want to manage classroom effectively, we have to be able to handle a range of variables. These include how the classroom space is organized, whether the students are working on their own or in a group, and how we are organize classroom time. We also need to consider how we appear to the student and how we use our most valuable asset, our voice. The way we talk to student and who talks most in the listen. In another key factor in classroom management, we also need to think about what role, if any, there may be for the use of the student mother tongue in listen. Oke, jadi dalam classroom management ini, bila mana kita ingin mendapatkan kelas yang efektif, di mana guru dan siswa bisa saling berinteraksi, kita harus bisa memperhatikan beberapa hal gitu, yang mana beberapa hal ini bagaimana tata ruang kelas, bagaimana murid bisa bekerja secara kelompok ataupun mandiri, dan kita harus bisa menganalisis sifat murid kita ataupun sifat siswa, yang mana nantinya kita bisa mengetahui bagaimana cara kita mengajar atau pendekatan kita terhadap siswa tersebut, sehingga pelajaran atau pengajaran yang kita lakukan nantinya bisa menerap di mereka gitu, ataupun bisa mudah dimengerti oleh mereka. Dan beberapa hal yang harus diperhatikan itu diantaranya ada the first, the teacher in the classroom. Bagaimana guru di dalam kelas gitu. Our physically present can play a large part in our management of the classroom environment. The way we move and stand and the degree to which we are physically demonstrative can we have a clear effect on the management of the class. Importantly, the way we are able to respond to what happened in class, the degree to which we are aware of what is going on, often marks the difference between successful teaching and least satisfactory lesson. Oke, dan juga di dalam bagaimana cara guru mengajar di kelas, ataupun bagaimana cara guru di kelas, di antaranya ada beberapa gitu. Ada beberapa poin. Yang pertama, the first, appropriacy. Teacher must be able to act according to what is happening in the classroom. How we teach according to the curriculum tense it is important. Therefore, to consider what kind to effect such physically behavior has, so that we can behave in a way which is appropriate to the student we are teaching and the relationship we wish to create with them. If we want to manage a class effectively, such a relationship is crucial. And the second, movement. Teacher must can move around class to some extent, that why they can retain their student interest if they are leading an activity, or work more closely with smaller groups when they go help a pair or group. How much we move around in the classroom will depend on our personal style, where we feel most comfortable for the management of the class, and whatever or not we want to work with small groups. And the last, awareness. Awareness means assessing what students have said and responding appropriately. According to the writer Michael Lewis, a college of his Peter Wilbur, but this perfectly when we said that the teacher's primary responsibility is responsibility. This mean being to able to perceive the success or failure of what is taking place in the classroom, and being flexible enough to respond to what is going on. We need to be as conscious as possible of what is going on the student heads. And the next, using the voice. Okay, using the voice. Perhaps our most important instrument as teacher is our voice. How we speak and what our voice sound like have a crucial impact on class. When considering the use of the voice in the management of teaching, there are three issues to think about. The first, audibility. audibility. Teacher need to be audible. Teacher don't have to shout to audible. Speaking too softly or unpleasantly loudly are putting irritating. And the next, variety. It is important for teacher to vary the quality of their voice and the volume they speak at according for the type of listen and the type of activity. And the last, conservation. Teachers have to take great care of their voice, just like breathe correctly and property being relaxed. And the next, ada talking to the student. Talking to the student, teacher need to be aware of their things. Firstly, three things. The first, they should consider the kind of language that students are likely to understand. And second, they need to think about what they wish to say the student and how be to do it. And third, they need to consider the manner in which they will speak. Um, jadi untuk kita berbicara dengan siswa itu kita harus memperhatikan beberapa hal, dan di sini saya ada 3 gitu. Yang pertama itu kita harus memperhatikan gitu apakah siswa kita mengerti apakah tidak gitu. Lalu kita harus bisa menyederhanakan bahasa kita gitu supaya mudah dimengerti ataupun mudah diserap oleh siswa kita gitu. Yang mana jangan menggunakan kata-kata yang apa ya, terlalu sulit ataupun kata-kata yang tidak dimengerti oleh siswa, sehingga penyampaian yang guru sampaikan itu tidak sampai ke siswa gitu. Jadi dalam hal ini kita harus memang benar-benar memperhatikan kosakata kita sehingga bisa mudah dimengerti, dan juga intonasi suara kita, sehingga semua siswa ataupun semua murid bisa mengerti apa yang kita bicarakan gitu. And the last, giving instruction. This issue of how to talk to students becomes crucial when we give them instruction. When teachers give instruction, it is important for them to check that the student have understood what they are being asked to do. This can be achieved either by asking a student to explain the activity after the teacher has given the instruction, or by getting someone to show the other people in the class how the exercise works. Okay, maybe enough for me. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.